Let's see how this does. Oh, I like that. Hey! Mosquitoes! This is the footage that I'm used to on the GoPro at night when I'm camping. And I hate it. It's grainy. It's terrible. GoPros don't do good in low light. So I'm fixing it. To do that, I'm going to employ some cheap LEDs and switches from Amazon, which will be linked in the description below. Now, before I do anything, I'm testing these to make sure that they work, and I always do this with electronics from Amazon. It's a good idea. Let's see. Touch our negative. Let's see how bright these are. Okay, well, they are brighter than I thought they would be. It says there's 5 meters of these, but I speak American, so I'm just gonna kind of roll it out and we'll see what we got. Ooh, so that's actually quite long, because that's not even half of it. Okay, I might be able to do the entire roof here. Regarding the switch that I'm going to use, I'm going to put the switch right up here somewhere. I don't know quite yet. And if you're wondering, well, why don't you just put your light switch up like here on the side with the bed? I don't want to accidentally sit up and bump it with my head. So if it's over there, the only way those lights are going to get turned on is intentionally. But I'm not just going to have one switch. I'm not going to have 2 switches. I'm going to have 3 switches. One will be for these. One will be for one of those like pod LED lights that they put on ATVs. It'll be pointed back for when I'm cooking out there. And then one will be mounted up here. That'll be facing out that way, so when I get up in the middle of the night and I have to pee, I'll be able to see outside and make sure there's no bears, coyotes, whatever. I just remembered that one night when I was camping, this wire, which was not cut off before, swung and touched something and went psh. So that's constantly hot, that wire. Because that wire is hot all the time, I am going to be sure to get rid of the battery. So I'm going to use that, run it to the other side over here, and that's where my panel will be for my power. I think I'll start my light routing here, and there's this nice little channel up here that I can kind of like slip that into and adhere it. That way the lights will be facing towards me. Then I'll come up and around here, same idea there. Back around the back, and then if I have any left over, I'll make it come over here. I think I'll start right about there. We did have just a small bit extra left, so I'm just gonna kind of do that. Okay, I have my power wire routed up here. This thing is just like this, so there's little channels in here. So I was able to kind of whoop into the channel. And I went through the rib here so it wouldn't pull out over here. And then back around. So this is gonna reach our switch panel quite nicely. And then I'll just have to extend these wires just a little bit to meet that. All right, let's see. What the f? Only half of it lights up. I guess that's why that was on the other end, actually. So it only lights up half of this thing. I think what I'm going to do is this end will go into the switch here to draw power. I will splice the first one in here, and then we will connect the second one here, and then that way the switch will give the whole thing power. Let's see how this does. I like that a lot. That's cool. You can actually see me now. This is terrible footage. This is what I'm used to with the GoPro. And that's what we're gonna have. Bro, this is sweet. I love this. All right, I guess all I have to do now is the switch panel. Now with the easy part out of the way, I've got to figure out a switch panel. These are push-in switches. They have a blue light, which you can use or not use. I found this piece of aluminum scrap. It used to be a C channel. Now it's not. I just kind of hammered it until it was that angle. I'll be able to screw that in there and put our switches in there. Testing this thing, it looks like the 2 silver ports are the ones I'm going to be using. I'm pretty sure that gold one there is for, you know, the LED that I'm not going to use. With the switch down, it feeds 12 volts through here. That seems kind of backwards to me, but whatever. We're going to use it. And just to be sure that my switch works, excellent. It is backwards, but I think that's because this is Chinese garbage. Like if I switch it up towards the LED, it's off. And then away from the LED is on. But whatever. So now I just need to get some self-tapping screws and put it in here. But otherwise, we're done. I've got the first hole drilled and tapped with a self-tapping screw. Now we just got to do the second one. let's do that. Next, I'm going to take this off and connect these. See, I have a shrink wrap connector that's going to go over the connector here. That's going to keep it from accidentally bumping the metal on the Suburban. I'll just put you there. Set it on fire. Being careful not to melt the plastic of my switches. And I bent the little terminals up here. You can do that, just don't break them. And it bends them out of the way so I didn't hit my roof up here. Alright, there we go. Make sure we're not smoking or anything. Okay, we're good. Moment of truth. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. That was a scare, but I found out the lights aren't dead, which I thought they were. It's just a grounding problem. So somewhere this ground is broken. I don't really care. I think what I'll do is I'll just put a little circle terminal connector thing on this and then tie it in up here. Alright, it's ugly, but who cares? The important thing is it works. And boy, am I happy with this. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, that's all there is to it. I'm super happy with this. This was really simple, it was really cheap, and it gives me a usable GoPro footage for when I go camping, and I cannot wait to go camping with this setup. But until then, as usual, you be good while I'm gone, and I will see you next time. Have a good week.